come 10 a.m.
Inshallah. What an experience that would be for us on the other side of the world, especially for those of us that haven't been there physically before.
So we'll get the opportunity to cross over and speak with and interact with various different people that are there. They're on the ground in the Holy Land. The various different members of our community, various different members of ulema, different organizations, etc., etc. So we'll be talking about that for the better part of the day, really, on Radio Al Ansar. Now, for us here in on your breakfast rush, we've planned a few specials for you during the show, so you stick around and stay tuned for that. Naz has gone and sort of woken her inner poetess.
I can't take the credit, unfortunately.
No, she didn't write the poem. She just woke her inner poetess up. So we'll see what this how many stanzas are there in your poem?
There are 5.
5 stanzas of beautiful words. So we'll catch up with that a little bit later on the program. And of course, there's a whole lot more still to come. So now, as you're aware, every morning on your breakfast rush, you are our eyes and ears on the roads. So if you come across a snag on the roads, you want us to talk about it, you want us to mention it to other people and tell them, hey, listen, don't go there, then send us the information on WhatsApp at 060-904-1056. Now, just to give you the heads up on what's happening on the roads, 3 times on the program, we've got Superintendent Raouf that gets onto the program, and he gives us all of the information that Metropole is aware of. Come. I'll give you a quick example.
Breakfast rush time.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
But you must talk to us now. Where you? You gone? Oh.
See, Naz, this is what happens, and I'm hoping and I'm praying. So let me do this where I can make a voice note in where management can hear, because just in case they're sleeping, we'll put a voice note out so management, you missed the show and all of that. So it's 6:30 a.m. It's the 5th day of June 2025. We're live on Radio Al Ansar Durban 90.4 FM. Peter Maritzburg is streaming because the copper cables have not been replaced by Telkom in Peter Maritzburg. So that FM broadcast is having a little bit of an issue. But other than that, we're also having an issue with the phone line, where somebody last night changed the settings in the studio and refused to put it back the way it's supposed to be, so that they give us an issue in the morning. I think it's intentional. What do you think?
I don't know.
Hey?
I don't know.
Oh. Do you think I lit enough of a fire for management to put off?
Yes, I'm coming with a hose.
So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to try and see if I can get this thing changed really quickly. There. No.
You can.
I can.
Yes, you always do.
You think so?
I think so. I have faith in you.
Oh, man. So Superintendent Raouf is on the line.
And he's probably thinking, what's going on? I can hear them.
Yeah.
They can't hear me.
No, most definitely.
But we're getting there.
We're trying. We're trying our bestest. So let's see. We'll figure it out as we go. Oh, by the way, we went and put it live on Facebook as well. So live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and you can see. And the reason I did that is so that folks can watch and see the craziness that goes on here, where one person is trying to do 3 different people's jobs.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nichal's been having an interesting 2 weeks, eh?
It's been. Hey, listen, if you are somebody who has knowledge with regard to technical things in the radio, come, there's a vacancy. Come. Superintendent Raouf, Assalamu alaikum.
Test sound 1 2 1 2.
No. As everybody on social media can see, my phone works. My phone, my cell phone, which is doing the traffic right now, works perfectly fine. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Tell us, what's happening on the roads?
Hajj Mabrur to all the people that are performing the Hajj today on the plains of Arafah. May Allah accept your Hajj.
Ameen.
Make lots of dua for us. Make dua for the phone lines to come right, please.
Inshallah.
Ameen.
All right. Roads are looking good this morning. We had some very, very uninvited guests last night. The rain. The way it came from, nobody knows. But it really lashed. It lashed the city properly last night. There's really puddles of water still lingering around in certain places. Remember, that part of the water is potholes because most of the road is dry. So just be aware of that. There's still some water lingering around in certain places. Just be careful as you drive. Lots and lots of rain fell last night. Heavy downpours would stop and come back again and stop and come back again. So please just be careful this morning. I don't know, the sun is hiding away this morning. It still hasn't even peaked yet, so I'm looking out the window on the beach and it still hasn't peaked yet, so I'm wondering what's going on. But the roads are looking good. We've got still moving traffic on the N2 northbound coming on Queen Hill. I think there's a Bingo Prospecting area. Phoenix Highway, a little bit congested as you're leaving Phoenix in the morning, going on to the M41 past the 7th rank. If you're on the Higginson Highway, traffic is still moving as well, eastbound as you're coming towards the N2. JG Champion is your normal heavy traffic every morning. It's coming out of Phoenix eastbound, going towards the Palm. New traffic down to near 102. The N2 northbound already starting to congest as you approach Spaghetti Junction. The N2 southbound as well as you approach Spaghetti Junction past the Westwood Mall, starting to congest as well due to the roadworks taking place. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Much appreciated.
I'm just going to send the bill for my phone call, okay?
Oh, you please. No, listen, do it again at 7 and then 7:30, and then you can send a collective bill.
And tomorrow he can buy all of us naan kathai.
No.
Okay, for you, I'll have your one.
You
It's
have
okay.
mine?
Yeah, it's
The naan kathai tales on the breakfast rush. Anyway, it's TBR. It's the National School Nutrition Program that is yet again at risk of collapsing due to the non-payment of supplies by the Department of Education. We'll be speaking with a representative of the suppliers to receive an update. I remember doing that interview not so long ago, like 6 months ago.
That means I'm not having enough badam because I can't remember.
You can't remember it? There you go. If you got a spare badam in your lunchbox, just send it over this way.
Drop it off.
Later on the show, Muslim Hands joining us to speak about Qurbani. Of course, we'll get you your headlining news, main news bulletin up at 7 as well. It's your breakfast rush. That was your first update. Remember, keep us informed if you're on the roads. As you're on the roads, like Ismail this morning says, "Hey Nish, M19 all clear." Yay!
Good news.
So the M19 all clear. Oh, talking about clear.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
I didn't smell any rain last night. Did you?
No, I didn't.
So it like only rained in the CBD.
Maybe, or it was too light
Yeah.
for my roof to bring to my attention.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Durban for today, mostly cloudy, 23 degrees. Pietermaritzburg, mostly cloudy, 21. Margate today, mostly cloudy, 22. Richards Bay, mostly cloudy, 22. Ladysmith today, mostly cloudy, 20. Johannesburg from 4 up to a partly cloudy, 17. A clear day expected in Cape Town, 18 degrees at lunchtime. Lilongwe in Malawi, sunny, 24. Pakistan's Karachi, mostly cloudy, 36 degrees. Makkah today, sunny 42. Al Madinah, sunny 42. Dubai, sunny 38 degrees. Perth in Australia, partly cloudy 19 at the moment. Galway, Ireland, expecting showers from 8 up to 15. Shoo, not a big jump. Gaza City, Palestine. Partly cloudy day expected in that part of the world. 27 degrees as we get through the day. It's your breakfast rush. Thank you very much for watching the video online this morning. You could share it. Go. Look down there. Down. No, on the screen. There, yeah, somewhere there. There's a share button. Click it. Send it off on its way. TBR, we come back with your headlining news and stories that we've been keeping an eye on overnight.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is sunfoil, pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
TBR, where you want to be when you grow up.
We are hiring. Join our team. Technician or sound engineer, Radio Al Ansar, Durban is looking for a dedicated and skilled technician or sound engineer to join our dynamic team. If you're passionate about sound, tech savvy, and thrive in a fast-paced environment, we want to hear from you. If you have experience with sound systems, recording, and live event setups, basic technical troubleshooting skills, social media skills like content creation, live streaming, platform management, ability to work flexible hours, including weekends, strong attention to detail, and reliability. We want to hear from you. Send your cover letter and CV to executive@alansar.org.za. Apply now.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickfield Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
This Eid al-Adha, share the blessings of Qurbani with Sands of Durban for just 2,500 Rand locally or 850 Rand in Africa. You can sponsor a Qurbani and bring joy to those in need. Your sacrifice helps provide meat, monthly hampers, and supports ongoing community projects. Visit sandsaf.org.za, call 031 309 6786 or WhatsApp us on 083 564 7858. Sandsaf Qurbani 1446. Let's share the sacrifice.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
إلى عرفات سنمضي غدا وشوق بقلب المحب بدا.
فهذا مقام الدعاء الذي يجاب فمدوا لربي اليدا. يباهي بكم ربكم فاسعدوا وينزل يسمع كل الندى. فمنوا دموع الأسى توبة وقولوا أتيناك يا ذا العلا.
زائر الروضة لا تنسى تبليغ سلامي سلامي
للنبي العربي القرشي اتهامي اتهامي وابكي عن قلبي بإنشاد وألحان. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
So now that recording, the moment it started playing, there was an immediate reaction from you. An immediate reaction where you were like, I don't know whether it was just a huge smile because yay, what I asked for was in the playlist, or it played a little bit early.
It did play a little bit early.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Your information.
No, but the reason I'm talking about it is because I want to do something different, right? I know there's a little piece of poetry, a beautiful piece of poetry that you've got that sort of ties in with that specific recording, right?
Absolutely.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it.
Okay.
It's going to play in the background, like just under there, right? And you're going to take a deep.
Okay.
And you're going to give us that little piece of poetry in 3, 2,
On the plain where shadows fade beneath the sun's last cry, a million hearts in white stand still beneath the sky. No crown, no name, no robe remains, just dust and pleading eyes, and every whisper floats aloft where mercy never dies. The mountains hum with ancient prayers etched deep in silent stone, as tears like rivers carve the face of pilgrims all alone. Yet not alone, for every soul, though scattered near and far, is tethered to the sacred soil beneath the crescent star. Ya Rab, they cry, Ya Rahman, a plea from tongue to throne, for sins to sink like sunlit sand, for hearts to be resown, and heaven bends to hear the cry of every trembling name. For Arafah is not a place, it is a burning flame, a flame of hope, of letting go, of being born anew, a place where chains are melted down and veils are pierced through. So even those who cannot stand where pilgrims plant their feet can fast, can weep, can lift their hands where earth and angels meet. O Arafah, you open doors that none but God can see, and write upon the books of deeds with gentle majesty. May every heart that turns to you be wrapped in light and grace until the final trumpet calls and we return to face.
That was beautiful. And he worked out so well with the track under there and the timing. And Hafiz Shahid Mia has I think he's got the best response to everything this morning. He says, Salams, please give Ali a few hugs for the top playlist.
Absolutely. Alhamdulillah. And Nichal as well for planning that so nicely. Thank you.
There you go. No problem. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt. No. Let's treat this like it's breakfast and bring me a cup of coffee.
Okay.
You watching over there.
Talk about demands.
Oh, man. Listen, Peter Maritzburg, unfortunately, once again, is sleeper hollow.
Only on
It's
FM
down.
though, right?
It's down. Only on FM.
So you can stream. There's so many platforms.
Yeah. So for you folks that are listening in for the first time, you can stream Radio Al Ansar off our website, which is www.alansargroup.com. Just look for the play button or the listen live button or Dawaya button. Just press that and you'll be listening in. You can take it on an app, right? So you go to various different radio streaming apps. There are tons of them. Go to the search bar, type in Radio Al Ansar, hit search, it'll come up. Favorite it or like it or whatever the case you need to do on that specific app, and then it'll be available to you right there on your first page whenever you open the app, and you can stream us globally. There are people that are listening into Radio Al Ansar far and wide. There are people on the plains of Arafah that are streaming.
How blessed are we?
Okay, that is gorgeous, honestly. Anyway, it's 6:45. Naz, from being the poet auntie, let's be the news auntie now.
Okay, so we'll try. At home, as always, DNA tests have confirmed that human remains discovered in Ras de Winter in Limpopo last month belonged to journalist Sibusiso Ndlovu and his partner Zodwa Mhluli. The remains were analyzed and matched with a reference sample of biological relatives of the deceased. Now, SAPS has already notified both their families, and last month, police were led to a bush in Nokaneng near Ras de Winter in Limpopo, where humans' remains believed to be of the missing journalist and, of course, the partner were found.
Outside of South Africa, as we get through 12 minutes or almost to 7, Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has pledged that Tehran will not abandon its uranium enrichment, rejecting a key demand in the United States proposal aimed at resolving a long-running dispute over Iran's nuclear program. The comments were delivered in a speech yesterday as the US and Iran continue to negotiate the details of a possible new nuclear deal. The issue of uranium enrichment has remained a sticking point in the talks, with the US reportedly demanding a complete halt or low-level enrichment in exchange for lifting of Western sanctions against Tehran.
Back home, the Association of Meat Importers is calling for the Agriculture Department to reopen poultry imports from countries free from avian influenza. Since May 16th, South Africa has imposed a ban on its primary poultry supplier, Brazil, owing to an outbreak of avian flu. This has forced the government to look towards countries like Sweden, Denmark, and Belgium, which are unaffected by the outbreak.
So more news and all of that that's expected here on your breakfast rush around about 7, give or take. We get your main news bulletin there, of course, touching on issues that affect our communities. The KZN schools face food delivery problems due to non-payment of service providers. We speak with the chairperson of the Service Providers Association, Lindani Matuwane, with regard to this. And this is now the feeding programs that exist at various different schools, catering to thousands and thousands of pupils that
And remember,
go hungry.
Absolutely. A lot of these pupils come from homes where there is no food at home.
Yep.
You rely on schools for breakfast, whether it's porridge or something else that nourishes you, something for lunch, and in certain cases, also something to take back home to eat on the way. You know, I've associated with children that are in grade R and grade 1.
Yeah.
And they've taken 2 sandwiches at the end of the day. And they say to you, one for me and one for my sibling.
Yeah.
So this tells you how serious the circumstance is.
We've interacted on numerous occasions at various different schools at different times where we're told that this one meal at school is the only meal that certain children have the entire day.
Correct.
Not all of them, certain children have the entire day. Now, one of the ways you can assist is by supporting the Al Ansar Outreach Slice of Life Drive. So it's bread that is freshly baked every single day. It's 9 Rand 50 a loaf or 90 Rand for a crate. And you can help to bring comfort. You can bring nourishment to those in need. So the Slice of Life Drive. The Slice of Life Drive by Al Ansar Outreach is dedicated to providing fresh bread to old age homes and orphanages where every single slice makes a difference. You could join us in spreading love and dignity and, of course, sustenance as well by calling 031 208 1601. You could do that very easily this morning from like 8:30. Pick up the phone, dial the number, and Bob's your uncle.
You're feeding those that need it most.
Yeah, most definitely. So the Hajj updates and that have been going on the station have been keeping people that are not there in touch with an experience that they quite possibly want to have. And some people hurriedly, I want to have it now.
Of course.
You know, and these Hajj updates are giving them a little bit of a semblance to say, well, here we are. This is what's going on. So it's 10 minutes to 7. When we come back, your main news bulletin, but in between, our Hajj update for today, a little bit of information with regard to the Arafah coverage for the day, and of course, beautiful track put together by Brother Ali on the playlist.
This program is proudly brought to you by Osman's Taj Mahal Spice and Rice, perfecting the art of the perfect blend of spices for over 80 years.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
As the Ummah gathers, we bring you closer. This is Hajj Watch, only on Radio Al Ansar.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Muhammad Yas Kareem with the latest Hajj update. Under the scorching summer sun, over 1.4 million Hujjaj from across the globe have begun arriving in Mina as the first rites of Hajj 2025 officially commence. Dressed in seamless white ihram, men and women alike entered the tent city of Mina on Wednesday, signaling the start of one of the world's largest and most significant religious gatherings. The crowd, united in purpose and devotion, will spend the day and night in Mina, engaging in prayers and preparing for the pivotal day of Arafat. The pilgrimage coincides with high summer temperatures in Saudi Arabia, prompting heightened safety and health measures by the authorities. This year's Hajj features a sweeping deployment of over 250,000 officials from more than 40 government agencies. Authorities have installed over 400 high-powered cooling units at key sites, expanding shaded areas by 50,000 square meters to protect Hujjaj from heat stroke. Temperatures during the pilgrimage are expected to exceed 40 degrees Celsius, though not reaching last year's extremes of 51 degrees where over 1,300 people died, many of them unregistered and lacking proper facilities. Two major cooling stations, Shamia and Ajiyad, are operating around the clock at the Grand Mosque in Makkah, keeping ambient temperatures between 22 and 24 degrees. Advanced technology includes AI and drone surveillance is also in place to monitor crowd movements and coordinate emergency responses. Medical teams, including 50,000 healthcare and administrative staff, have been placed on alerts with more than 700 hospital beds and ventilators reserved for critical cases. Officials confirmed that they've already treated dozens of heat stroke cases in the early stages of the pilgrimage. The Saudi Health Ministry is preparing for the worst-case scenario to avoid a repeat of last year's fatalities. To prevent overcrowding and ensure safety of legitimate pilgrims, Saudi authorities have intensified the enforcement of entry permits. More than 269,000 individuals without Hajj authorization have been turned away from Makkah. Violators faced fines of up to 20,000 riyals, while facilitators of illegal pilgrims face even steeper penalties. Large-scale incidents in past years, such as the 2015 stampede in Mina that killed over 2,000 people during the Jabal al-Rahmah, continue to serve as a reminder of the challenges in crowd management during Hajj. This year's Hajj culminates with the celebration of Eid al-Adha on the 6th of June. The Islamic festival commemorates the Quranic account of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam's willingness to sacrifice his son in obedience to Allah. The occasion is marked by animal sacrifices, feasting, and charity.